Osman Kavala is a Turkish businessperson, activist, philanthropist and prisoner. Kavala has supported numerous civil society organizations since the early 1990s. He is the founder and chair of the board of directors of Anadolu Kultur, a non-profit arts and culture organization based in Istanbul. In 2019, he received the 21st European Archaeological Heritage Prize from the European Association of Archaeologists for his efforts to protect and preserve significant examples of cultural heritage in danger in Turkey. In 2019, he also received the 17th Aysenur Zarakolu Freedom of Thought and Expression Award by Human Rights Association Istanbul branch. He comes from a family of tobacco traders. His family moved from northern Greece to Turkey in the 1923 population exchange between Greece and Turkey. Kavala attended Robert College in Istanbul. He studied management at the Middle East Technical University in Ankara and economics at the University of Manchester in the United Kingdom. He started a PhD program at the New School for Social Research in New York, but he returned to Istanbul when his father died in 1982. After his father's death, he took over the family-owned enterprise Kavala Companies. Starting with the early 1980s, Kavala has contributed to the establishment of several publishing companies in Turkey. Following the coup d'etat in 1980, in 1983, he co-founded the publishing house İletişim Yayınları. In 1985, he co-founded Ana Publishing with Nazar Buyum ve Selahattin Beyazıt, which published Ana Britannica, Britannica Comptons, and Temel Britannica. Kavala is currently a member of the board of directors at Ares Publishing. In the acknowledgements of his 2018 book Talat Pasha, Father of Modern Turkey, Architect of Genocide, historian Hans Lucas Kisa states that Kavala's assistance was critical to my successfully starting the research. Since the 1990s, Kavala has contributed to numerous civil society organizations in Turkey. In 1984, he co-founded BILSAK, Turkish Economic and Social Studies Foundation. Since 2002, he has spent much time working for the charitable foundation Anadolu Kultur, of which he is the founder and current chair. Anadolu Kultur runs cultural centers in underdeveloped regions of Turkey and fosters cultural cooperation with countries in the Caucasus and Balkan regions as well as those in the European Union. The organization supports local, regional, and international collaborations in arts and culture, and promotes for the protection and preservation of cultural heritage. Its vision is to contribute to a pluralist and democratic society. Its initiatives include Diyarbakir Arts Center, Kaz Arts Center, and Depot in Istanbul, hosting exhibitions, talks, screenings, and workshops. Kavala was a founding member of the Open Society Foundation in Turkey, an international grant-making network created by the American-Hungarian billionaire George Soros. In 2018, the foundation ceased all its activities in Turkey. In a conversation with journalist Serene Pazin, Kavala said that he respected Soros and that our views overlap on issues such as the proper functioning of legal institutions, the protection and extension of civil rights, the support of civil society organizations and rights defenders, and immigration policies. He added that his views on egalitarian policies in the social and economic fields are different, and that he has been critical of some of the activities of the foundation in some countries. President Recep Tayyip Erdogan singled Kavala out for criticism, saying, "The connections of the person they call the Red Soros of Turkey are coming to light," and accused Kavala of being responsible for the Gezi Park protests of 2013, and of the transfer of significant funds to certain places. In an op-ed published in the New York Times, Kavala states, "It seems I was cast in this narrative because I was a board member of the Open Society Foundation in Turkey and because of my open, though not financial, support of the campaign to protect Gezi Park." On the 18th of October 2017, Osman Kavala was detained at the Istanbul Ataturk airport after his visit to Gaziantep for a joint project with Goethe Institute. On the 25th of October 2017, the newspaper Daily Sabah, close to the Erdogan government, accused him of being a business tycoon with a shady background. and having contacts with the Gulenist terror group. On the 1st of November 2017, he was arrested on both Article 309 and Article 312 of the Turkish Penal Code. Article 309 was related to an investigation on the 2016 Turkish coup d'état attempt, and Article 312 was related to an investigation on Gezi Park protests. German politician Daniel Cohn-Bendit, in a public letter to Osman Kavala on 29 March 2018, wrote, "I try to understand the reason behind your arrest, but I cannot apprehend it. It is difficult to conceive the reason behind it. I am convinced that democracy will triumph, and we will soon be able to toast to our common future by the Bosphorus. I am